Intro hook for YouTube video. Bismillah ir-Rahman ir-Rahim. Dear listener, tonight's story is about the most blessed day of the week, Al-Jumu'ah Friday. It is a day of light, mercy, and forgiveness. The Prophet Muhammad called it the best day on which the sun has risen. But what makes this day so special? Why did the companions of the Prophet prepare for Jummah with such love and reverence? Tonight, we will journey into Medina, witness the blessed practices of the Prophet and his companions, and hear the Qur'anic verses and Hadith that make Jummah a day like no other. Main story, narrative style. The streets of Medina glowed in the early morning sun. The fragrance of musk and fresh water filled the air. Friday had arrived. Men were seen bathing in the wells, combing their hair, and putting on their best clothes. The Prophet Muhammad had taught them, whoever takes a bath on Friday, wears his best clothes, applies perfume, then attends the Jumu'ah prayer and listens attentively to the khutbah, will have his sins forgiven from one Friday to the next. Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. Children watched as their fathers prepared, learning that this was not an ordinary day. Women baked bread and sent their sons with dates and water to the masjid. The whole city seemed to awaken in worship. In the masjid, companions gathered early. Some sat close to the Prophet's pulpit, eager not to miss a single word. It was said that even the angels recorded the names of those who came first, closing their scrolls when the Imam ascended the pulpit. Sahih Bukhari, the Prophet would climb the minbar and begin his khutbah. His words were full of wisdom and light, reminding people of Allah, the hereafter, and their duties in this world. The companions sat in silence, their hearts trembling, their eyes moist. Sahabah Waqiyah, Uthman ibn Affan, Rahwan, Friday. Uthman entered the masjid after the khutbah had already begun. Umar ibn al-Khattab, the Caliph, at the time, noticed and said, "O Uthman, what made you come late after the khutbah had already started?" Uthman replied, "I did not find water at home, so I performed wudu and came." Umar reminded him of the Prophet's teaching. When one of you comes to Jumu'ah, he should take a bath. Sahih Muslim. This showed how seriously the companions took the Sunnah of Jummah. Ka'b ibn Malik, Ka'b ibn Malik, one of the poets of the Prophet, would prepare for Jummah with a special white garment kept only for this day. He said, "Friday is a day of few thoughts." Qur'anic verses on Jummah revealed in Surah Al-Jumu'ah 62-9. O you who believe, when the call is proclaimed for the prayer on Friday, hasten to the remembrance of Allah and leave off trade. That is better for you, if you only knew. And in the next verse, 62-10, then when the prayer is finished, you may disperse through the land and seek up the bounty of Allah, and remember Allah much, that you may be successful. These verses showed the balance of worship and worldly life. Jummah was not only about leaving work, but about prioritizing Allah first. Relatable brought the modern reflection. Dear listener, imagine today, offices are busy, markets are full, but when the call for Jummah comes, everything should pause. And yet many forget, rushing through prayer, or skipping it all together. But Jummah is our weekly gift, a chance to have sins forgiven, hearts cleansed, and du'as answered. The Prophet said, "There is a moment in God when no one stands, and prays, asking Allah for something, except that Allah grants it to him." Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. This is why the Sahabah would wait eagerly for Jummah, treating it as their weekly prayer. So dear listener, Jummah is not just a day. It is a light, a mercy, a weekly chance for forgiveness. Take a bath before Jummah. Wear your best clothes. Recite Surah Al-Kahf. Send abundant salawat upon the Prophet, and never miss the khutbah, for it is the heart of Jummah. If this story touched your heart, share it with family and friends, and revive the Sunnah of Jummah in your homes. Subscribe to IslamOnline for more bedtime Islamic stories, reminders, and lessons that bring light to your soul.